What did you think about the tour today?
No, it was a nice ride. Good group of guys and great countryside.
This is your first time at Endras BMW?
It is, yeah.
What are your first impressions?
It's beautiful, really nice. Yeah. Team Sky, and we're trying to get a million people riding bikes by 2013. So they've set up rides throughout the UK to attract, children, keen cyclists, anybody really. Just getting people on their bikes to push cycling and help people realize that you can have a great time on your bike. It's healthy, it's a great form of transportation, and it's a nice way to spend the day with the family.
Do you think you'll see something like that coming to Canada? Some kind of program like that?
So. It's a great program, and it's had a lot of success already. And the greatest thing, I really enjoyed about the event that I was at last year was that you see the whole spectrum of cyclists out there. You don't just see the elite cyclists. You see children, people just learning to ride their bikes, and the elite cyclists as well. And which is really what cycling is all about. It's just getting out there, riding your bike, participating, and enjoying pedaling in the environment.
And do you think cycling has grown in popularity in Canada over the past, let's say, 10 years?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's a lot more popular now than when I first started out and riding. 15, 20 years ago, I was riding in the city, and there are very few cyclists, and it's remarkable just how many events there are, how many charity events there are, and how much interest there is in the sport. It's really encouraging to see. And I mean, it's also one thing that I like is like you see there are like the keen cyclists, those that are out there trying to doing it as a sport to get fit, and then in downtown you also see the commuters. And for me, that's like a big part of what cycling is all about, is just getting from A to B on your bike, riding to work, and getting out of the car. And the bike is first and foremost a vehicle.
Now on any given sunny day, you got to go somewhere by yourself. What do you take, a bike or a car?
Definitely a bike, yeah.
Every single time?
Yeah, I mean, I dislike driving.
Really?
For the most part. I mean, in the city, I love driving in the mountains and on open roads for sure, seeing the countryside, but being stuck in traffic's not that enjoyable. I'd rather be on my bike.
I can imagine weaving in and out of everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, driving a nice car in the mountains is fun as well.
Well, it's nice to hear that it's not just your career, it's not just your hobby, it's really engraved in you. You use it as transportation. What's the primary reason why people use a bike?
When I was growing up in Toronto, I rode my bike everywhere, and it was through the winter, everything. I just rode my bike to school every day, and it was just the easiest way to get around the city. And so the bike has always been a part of my life, and always will be for sure. Whether it's going out for a spin with my wife, or riding into town with the kids to get an ice cream.
Oh, it's very nice to hear. Now, if only we get every Canadian thinking like that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the goal, right? Just get everybody on bikes and realize how fun it is. I think the one thing that people don't realize is and I think that you really have to, if you haven't ridden a bike in a long time, the moment you get on it and you get out there, you feel these emotions that you felt when you were a kid and you first rode a bike. And that's there aren't that many things you can do in life where you get that sensation of being a kid again. And
very pure, it's an honest feeling.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like liberating. And
it's a simple mechanism too. You're very in peace with nature, peace with yourself. It's just you doing it, no electronics. No, you're not in the car. You're not, no one's.
It's just you're out there in the environment, pedaling, breathing,
complete control,
enjoying it. And it's a great emotion, a great feeling, and I guarantee anybody will feel it if they get on a bike and try it.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much again, Mike.